So we honor each other in this way. Next we can honor the place that we're in. This place that the fire sort of defines. This house, this neighborhood, the directions, so just so we're kind of clear on where we are in relation to the universe. This way is east, right? So the east wind in Hebrew is Mizrach, which means shining place, the place where the sun will rise tomorrow. Or Kedem, which is the beginning place, again, for the new day. Back this way is west, in Hebrew Ma'arav, the west wind, which is about healing, it's supposed to bring healing, so we welcome the west wind for healing and for blending, for merging. And this way is north. And north is Tzafon. Tzafon in Hebrew, it's hidden. So it's those things that are yet to be revealed, secrets. And conversely, this way is south. And south is Negev, like the Negev desert. And that is supposed to bring clarity. So from the south wind blows certainty, and from the north wind blows, that mystery. And somehow in the mix, we honor all of that, and it's all part of a whole. And then we can honor the elements, first with the fire. We're blessed to have a fire. I think we've got enough wood just from the yard to keep it going as long as we want. And we'll talk about the fire in a second before we start the drumming. But also, even in St. Louis on a June night, you can still feel a little bit of ruach, a little bit of wind and breeze, just if you're still enough. So, and then the earth, that our feet holding us up and keeping us grounded. And water, there's not much water except that fountain. Sometimes if you're really quiet, you can hear the fountain, but we know the water is there. And,
interestingly enough,
yes,
a creek used to run right here.
A river runs through it.
Yes.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. So we honor the elements, the primal elements, that everything else really pales before, the building blocks. So I just wanted to do a little teaching on the fire, and then a couple of tidbits from the various indigenous teachings, the shamanic teachings of Judaism, and then we'll drum. So I invite everyone to just take kind of focus and meditate or dwell on the fire. It's like kind of something. I think they even sell now DVDs of fireplace fire, for people that have lost touch with making their own fire. But there's something compelling, obviously, about fire. Does anyone want to throw into the circle a memory? Fire can, like everything, can cut both ways. Fire can be very destructive, but fire can also be incredibly uplifting and healing. So I want to hear the latter. Does anyone want to throw a quick memory or story of campfire, of a time you were at a fire that was holy? Anybody?
If I ever feel like I have to put something behind me, I like to build a big fire and write whatever it is on a piece of paper and throw it in.
Sweet. Burn it up. It's a good Passover teaching too, right? Because we're supposed to do that with the chametz. Burn up the last of the chametz. Yeah. Anybody else? Fire?
Just our bonfire I had in Israel at tents, Bedouin tents.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Nothing like the desert sky and a fire, right? Stars. Any others?
I recently burned my CPA study books.
I love it. All right. Right there in the middle of your apartment?
No, I did in my backyard.
Okay.
There's also the fire under the mountain sky.
It was worth it to
Yeah.
watch
At
the
about
burn,
10,000 feet, Colorado.
Oh, beautiful. Yeah. I was just thinking about
What?
the mountains. Anyway, yeah, those are good fires.
There's a fire I made for my campers, and I taught them how to gather the kindling and how to place it all together, and then they felt like they were part of making it, and that was really special.
So I don't know, Jake, you want to do a little loading up while I read this? Wanna? Yeah. All right. So, kind of do a little focus on the fire. This is a teaching that takes 4 of the words for soul. You know, in Hebrew, it's one of the concepts that has lots of synonyms. Soul. And it's hard to, define soul, obviously. People have been trying to do it for a long time. But I'm just using soul right now as each unique human being is a soul. And so it takes some elements of the fire and compares it or labels it with one of those words for soul. So just lose yourself in the fire and try to find the blue core of the flame. Right? So I can see some blue. The blue core of the flame is the first level of soul in this teaching, and that's nefesh, the word nefesh. This level of soul is about your body, right? That which you feel viscerally and can, all that you do and are with your body. That part of you that is embodied is that blue, that core of the flame. And then around the blue is yellow. The yellow band of flame is the word for soul we call ruach, a word that many of us are familiar with. This level is beyond body towards feelings. So that which we feel, the joy and the sadness and the love and the laughter and the pain and feelings, is the yellow band. And then we go to orange. So can everyone sort of differentiate between the yellow and the orange? To see if you can find what's orange out of the yellow. And this is the level of soul we call neshama, as in kol ha-neshama, every soul. So this is beyond feelings to your thoughts, your intellect, your personality, your memories, your innovations, your opinions, those things that you formulate, that you construct. And then beyond the orange is they call them the black farfizzlings. So sort of the black that comes off of the tip of the fire. This is the level of soul known as chaya, from chai, or the chayim. This is the quality of soul that represents your intuition. So that which you know beyond knowing, that kind of mystical knowledge, different than intellect, but just as important to your survival and to your thriving on this planet. And then finally is that which is beyond what you can see, but what you can feel, the heat and the light, and see the heat and the light of the flame. That's kind of the invisible qualities of it. And that's one more level of soul known as yechida. This is where your soul merges with all souls and with all creation and with the soul of the universe. And so all of that is in the fire as we prepare to make some joyful noise in the midst of creation. I've spent a lot of time trying to root out those teachings in Judaism that speak to this experience of being connected to earth and spirit.